last week was we were getting to the point where two of us, actually not two of us, multiple of us were going to talk.
Yeah.
Except for Yeno, because he's still in his bed being forced to sleep. Um, so I guess we can get to that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, so Frost kind of pulls you aside and she pretty much stares directly kind of at you and then a little bit to Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of slowly just kind of looks around and is like, Yeno's gonna have a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Since he has no control over it, he's gonna have a lot more trouble than anyone else.
Yep. So, what are we doing right now? I'm sorry, I kind of got lost trying to close everything.
Okay, so currently we're just kind of outside Yano's kind of door, kind of walking towards the out, I guess, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
So as that kind of is going on, Yano, I need you to roll really quick, or at least flip a coin, one of the two.
So yeah, 25th of
I will
July.
do D100 so everyone can see.
Yep, that is totally fine. That's
Isn't
perfect.
there just... Hold up. What is he rolling for?
Okay. So I was having him roll to
Wait,
see
wait,
if he
wait,
was
wait. No,
having
I
a
wanna
nightmare.
I wanna check something. There should be a smaller die to roll, right?
Uh,
Yeah, there's a D4. If you want to just do 1, 2, and 3 and 4.
Yeah, we can
well, I
just
was
do.
doing.
Well,
Alright.
we can do 1 and 2 as no and 3 and 4 as yes type of thing.
Well, that's what I was thinking. So that's basically the same as a coin flip.
Because we can
That's what
just
we were
combine the
going
two.
for, was a coin flip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and re-roll that.
Because that would be 50-50.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right.
So
That'd
Yeno's
be
having a
second.
fucking nightmare.
Right.
God. Uh. So, your nightmare is kind of going towards your newfound ability. It's kind of a nightmare and kind of a learning experience for you. So you're kind of being hit with it. There's an eye next to the beat.
Mm-hmm. Next to
Yes.
the beat.
Sorry, she's trying to
Oh,
spell
times
obsidian.
one.
So you kind of see in your nightmare the skin kind of just form on you a little bit. But it's not like damaging. It's kind of calming.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you would also kind of see a piece kind of fall off. But as it falls, you kind of hear like a drip of water. From there, it kind of goes completely empty. Now, this is up to you if you want to wake up from the nightmare, or if you just want to fucking just not get your shit, not wake up.
Sorry, can you repeat that again, Drake? Sorry.
So, either you can wake up from having this nightmare, or you can just kind of just lay there still.
Mm. I think Yana's gonna wake up
Okay.
if he can.
Yeah, he can wake up.
Yeah.
Do you wake up screaming?
I mean, it doesn't sound like too bad of a dream. It sounds like more of a just you wake up panting and you feel like you're warm all over.
Okay.
I think Yeno is probably gonna go to the bar area and probably get himself another fucking
He's
glass
gonna
of wine.
fucking drink. Okay, so you go to the bar. Okay, as you go to the bar area, you kind of see everyone kind of walking and talking. You would hear Frost saying something to Cyrix about you being in danger a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
I think Yeno's just gonna ignore it and walk past and go to the bar and order whatever wine is available.
Okay. You would have a lot of different wines. You'd even have beer, um, more alcohol. You would have a lot at your disposal that you can drink.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is up to you if you want to try and pay or not, or to stay.
Yeno's gonna pay.
You're gonna pay to be safe.
I mean, I would think that the guy there is working there, not really being made just to give out drinks. But yeah, Yeno's gonna pay and just walk back to his room with his. Let's
Okay.
make him buy him a. He bought a bottle.
So you
I feel
buy.
like Yeno mostly wants to be alone by now.
Okay. So you're just gonna take your bottle back to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Siege, what are you doing?
I believe where I left off was still my workshop.
Yep, you're still in the workshop.
I'm probably just working on projects.
You're just gonna work on your projects.
Probably.
Okay. Ava's most likely with us.
Yup.
Rosa, what are you doing? Hello, Static? Oh, it's Eric. If you want to message it in chat, you can. I'm assuming your room because you last time we saw you, you said you went to bed. Okay, you're just gonna figure out. You're just gonna sit there and make sure everything is where you want it. All right. So with that being said, Yeno, you would hear stuff outside the airship. More so on your side.
What's he hearing? Is it like a whoosh?
You're hearing a whoosh, you're hearing kind of like footsteps more so. But it doesn't sound heavy, it sounds light. Kind of like how if Cyrix was moving, you would kind of hear a similar to his style.
Mm-hmm. Like outside of his door or outside, like what I would
Out,
assume be outside the window.
outside your like windowish area.
Hmm.
If you want to roll, for to go ahead and look, you can do another D4.
Another D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna smush his face against the window and see if we can get a good angle on it.
On that one. So you completely see nothing there. It's already gone. It's like it was never there.
Damn.
So you kind of just you just shrug it off, go back to drinking. You probably think it's your drink that caused it, like you're kind of hallucinated type thing.
He's just like, I don't care. That's somebody else's problem.
So
I
with that
mean,
being
who would be walking outside of a airship?
a lot of people, who knows.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, Cyrix you would kind of hear this a little bit more
Yes.
as it gets closer outside, kind of where the front area is. Now you would also kind of
Interesting.
hear people die.
Hold up. 1 second. I'm telling Summer she can come back.
Already let her know.
No, she was trying to tell me she said I could stream again. It's like, I'm not going to stream if you're not going to be here. If you can't be here while I stream, I'm not going to do it. It's not fair. You want me to roll something for it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll for someone to roll it.
What do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and do a D1 too if you want.
Wait,
D4,
D10?
sorry.
A
D10, D4, whatever.
understood. I rolled a 2.
Damn. So you you kind of hear it, and I wouldn't say you shrug it off. You'd kind of go investigate.
Understandable. So now I roll perception.
Yep.
I got an 11. Do I notice it?
So you notice this kind of creature kind of stabbing at the orcs and kind of murdering them a little bit.
Oh, is Summer here at the moment?
No.
Damn, okay, cool. Hold up. Alright, I was like, Summer, you won't want to come and save yours. He looks at the creature. Has the creature noticed him?
No, it's completely unaware of you, but is
Okay.
aware of the guards outside.
He takes he rolls sneak attack with a longbow. He gets a 25. Does it hit?
Fucking hits.
He rolls his longbow for 12 damage along with his sneak attack for an extra 12 damage. He does 24 damage.
Damn. This is about to die.
And as he shoots the arrow, it flies through the air. A whistling sound is heard as it pierces through the back of the creature.
Damn.
Creature has no idea where he is because he takes his bonus action to hide.
So
So the creature doesn't know where he is or how he got shot.
as you do that, it just kind of looks at the dead bodies, and it kind of sits there and looks around more. I'm actually gonna roll this really quick.
Who's Divine Word do? Oh yeah, Divine Word.
Damn, okay, that hits. And damn, okay.
What does he do?
So you see this thing kind of walk up. It kind of hits the ground pretty hardish,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just see blood fly everywhere.
Cirque just keeps an eye on the creature, knowing it hasn't seen him yet as he took his hide action, and just observes it. He doesn't check what it hit because he knew it wasn't an orc. An orc couldn't hide like that. So he checks what it is. He observes him.
So as you're observing, you kind of see it just flat out fall. Like it just completely fell. It's just dead.
He just watches it still. He doesn't trust that it's dead yet. He can tell it's dead. Actually, wait. Do I have? Let me check my spells real quick. I should probably fucking rearrange my spells when I'm
Well, this
not
is kind
actually
of going
doing
to
things.
plan.
So he just watches it for a minute after he tell it's actually dead for the amount of blood it's lost. He just walks out and goes, "The fuck happened here?"
So you would hear a little bit of a thud. So with that information, what are you gonna do?
As he hears the thud, he looks around. I'm gonna roll perception to see if he finds anything. He rolls a 19.
Damn.
He it's also a 24 total. As he looks around, what does he see from the thud?
You see this person just kind of leaning against a tree with what seems to be a bow and arrow in their hand that shot the creature.
He walks over to the person. He no harm or malicious intent, though that can shift in a matter of seconds.
Motherfucker's like,
and
I
he
can shift. I got
He
this.
can't. I mean, for fuck's sake, he could legit half any damage he takes. He's fine. I'm not kidding about that. That's a
I know
fucking
you
trait I
can.
forgot he had. He has fucking where is it? Uncanny dodge to fucking have any attack. It's a reaction from any attack.
Bitch is a fucking tank now.
I'm a rogue tank, yes. As he
Confirmed.
walks toward, he looks, he goes, "I see you finished the creature, but who the fuck are you?"
So Frost kind of waddles up behind you, and she's like, I thought you could handle that thing instead of them.
I did. I pretty much killed it. I was gonna take the second shot after as it was investigating. I
You
wasn't
were
just
hiding, mister. I don't want to hear
Yes.
it.
because I don't feel like taking a full-blown fight at the moment. I am tired. Plus, my Thunderbird's still over there. I don't want to get anywhere near it, so I'm trying to draw it towards me instead of the Thunderbird.
I mean, would you like to go to sleep?
On your thighs? Yes.
God damn it.
If it's not there, then no.
Why don't you sleep on Ava? I'm pretty sure she's tired.
You're not wrong. But Ava has also been doing some things. She's taking care of some things at the moment. So
Is Ava with the group? Like, is she with us right now? That's my question.
no, she is not at the moment. She's in.
I hate
Ava,
to
are you-
intervene. First thing that came into mind when you said that was, I can't remember the song. I'm taking care of business.
I'm so proud of you. But yeah, Ava would be doing her own thing at the moment.
Alright, we're gonna get in that here in a second. I forgot about that. So as you're kind of sitting there squabbling between each other, this person looks at T-Rex and is like, wow, you really are electrifying.
He seems very confused. He's like, I mean, I have electric resistance. That's how I took down a Thunderbird. What the fuck you mean electrifying?
Oh, so you
I don't
don't
even-
know.
No, what? I'm actually confused here. This is one of the things I don't know, and I'm a very good I have very good information, bro.
So Frost kind of looks back, kind of looks at Sirius and looks at the person, kind of steps her happy ass back a bit, and she's like, "Oh my god, no!"
He looks at he's like, the fuck you step? Why do you step back?
So this person puts down their hood, looks directly at Sirix, and it's like, "How do you not know?"
Multiple head trauma, just fought a giant bird, haven't had a nap, had to go into the wisp plane to fight someone before my nap, Had to watch my girlfriend take a chunk out of my leg, or should I say fiance take a chunk out of my leg. I'm exhausted and haven't gotten to sleep yet.
It's not my fault I took a chunk out of your leg.
I know, but the blood loss was tiring because I didn't take care of it until later.
They look at Frost and they're like, "You took a chunk out of his leg?" Frost kind of looks down. She's like, "Yes. It's not my fault."
He looked back at her. You're not allowed to scold her.
I'm allowed to scold her
Instantly.
if I want to.
Instantly looks at her with, she's my fiance. I looked at her dead in the eyes and took one out, and I shadow bound her, and I put her in a closet. I think that was punishment enough.
Very kinky, first of all, and second, I'm practically her older sister.
I am her soon-to-be husband.
Yes, someone who has not yet figured out what he's got inside.
Got inside. I've got a heart that's cold as ice.
How about you take off your shirt and I have a look around?
He looks at Frost. Your sister's kinky.
Frost,
Just instantly, no hesitation. Just that's his first thought.
Frost looks at him and she's like, "I'm pretty sure she wants to see if you have a symbol."
I thought I would know if I had a. I don't know. Okay, cool. He takes off his shirt, extremely confused. He's checked his body before after dating a wisp. He's checked, but he's never found anything.
So,
All right, cool. Take
so
a shot. I've
kinda,
looked before
she kind of
too.
looks around. She kind of lights up her hand a little bit, and she kind of blows. So the
He's like, that's
fire,
new.
the fire turns blue, and it kind of brushes over. So where do you want your symbol?
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. So it would kind of appear after the blue fire hit it, and you can see Allie's face kind of light up with happiness and a little bit of a shock.
He's like, you seem happy to see something.
So she looks at Sirix directly, and she's like, "Well, seems like you have her after all."
Have see, this is one of the things I'm not confused by, because I've never had anything inside me. I mean, except for the occasional other person,
God
but
damn it,
that's beside the
motherfucker.
point.
Fucking Aaron.
I don't know what you mean.
So,
Huh?
fucking Aaron chimed in with the laugh.
I'm so proud of you, Aaron.
I was gonna make a joke about like, damn, you don't get STI screened, but that was more
God
funny.
damn it.
You're welcome, buddy. I got you.
So, as you kind of say what you say, and you're kind of like, you know, she's
Actually, like oblivious.
she kind of just looks at it and she's like, "Well, you have my aunt, Storm, who never made it out.
Huh? Wait.
She was never born and her wisp
No,
went
no.
dormant."
He keeps saying wait, and he goes, Storm. That would relate to thunder resistance, but I have thunder resistance to draconic resistance. Does that mean I'm immune to electricity?
Most likely, yes.
Someone shoot me with a thunderbolt. Just instantly. I would say, I want to thunderbolt me. I want
As you
someone to
say
thunderbolt
that,
me.
the bird kind of screeches and it fucking launches one at you.
He looks at the bird. I appreciate the effort, but keep your fucking mouth shut. I still haven't talked to you about what you almost did.
So as it hits you, it does jack shit.
He just keeps looking at the bird like, bitch, see, this is why you
And-
couldn't fucking fight me.
As it does this, you see the electricity go up your arm and into the symbol, kind of charging it.
It's like, well, that's never happened before. What the fuck did you do?
Frost looks at it, or not. Yeah, Frost looks at him and is like, "I'm pretty sure she just woke it up."
You woke it up? What do you mean you woke it up? That means it was, wait. That means it was dormant. You mean I had a dormant wisp inside? Is that why I was able to go to the wisp plane so easily? Is that why I was able to fight people on the wisp plane? God fucking damn it.
So
That was special.
they look at you and they're like, "Most likely, yes. However, I can smell two others that aren't here."
Two others.
Yes. Two others being that of...
Kenzie left again.
I see that. I'm pretty sure two others as in you're hiding two other wisps.
Wait, I have two other wisps inside me? Hold the fuck up.
smartass.
Oh. I was confused. I'm not trying to be a smartass. Yes.
So as she kind of explains a little bit more of how you have Storm and what happened between that, Allie also kind of walks towards the airship.
He's like, oh wait, you meant two other Wisp users?
You physically see her grab a rock, chuck it at Yano's window.
He catches the rock with Shadow Whip, and goes, no, you're not throwing stuff at our ship.
As you do that, you can see her kind of smirk.
He's like, do you want to be Shadow Whipped? That word tells me otherwise.
Frost
Where
walks
you-
up, and she's like, "You whip her, you're paying the price."
I whip her, she's gonna moan. He just says that without hesitation, just with his own little, just how he is, just his instant comment. He's like, well, fuck.
Damn.
Shit, did not mean to say that.
So Allie looks at you, and she's like, "Oh, you think that's gonna happen?"
He's like, hey, that was an instant comment. You heard, you saw that. There was no hesitation. That's just how I fucking am. He legit just says, that's just how I am. My brain works on its own. I can't predict what I'm gonna say.
And they're outside your window, and you can hear this, by the way.
Ignores.
Ignores.
He's just like chugging down, sitting in front of his door. Not his bed. He's just like sitting so the door doesn't open.
So you feel a thud on the door as someone's trying to get in.
Bleh.
Like you literally feel someone trying to get into the room.
Oof.
Can you leave me alone, please?
They chime up and they're like, "Can I get in? This is my room too now."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah."
He kind of like rolls,
He fucking rolls over.
just rolls out of the way. He doesn't even get up. He just rolls to the side to let the door open.
Of course he does. So the door just opens. Zoe walks in and just looks at you. She's like, "Why are you on the floor?"
Oh, why are you standing up?
What do you mean, why am I standing up? I had to get into the room, didn't I?
Hmm.
Are you
Yana's
drunk?
gonna get up and walk and get out of the room.
Zoe grabs him by his shirt. She's like, "No, no, 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 no." She kind of just grabs a drink from him and just kind of starts drinking.
Damn.
You're right. I wanted something more fruity, anyways. And he's gonna go walking into the ship again.
He just fucking walks away. Zoe kind of follows him, just not letting him out of her sight. And you can hear footsteps. I'm pretty sure Allie, Frost, and Sirius are kind of just walking into the ship now, kind of trying to follow.
Back to the bar. Let's buy another bottle.
Back to the
babes.
bar.
Xerxes, I will say, Xerxes does hear him say that because Xerxes kind of has a link to everything at the moment. He's like, going to the bar? Just no, without even thinking, it's because he's going to the bar. What?
So they just kind of walk over. Now, as
He
we're
doesn't know they're listening to him as well. He says this without thinking.
as you say this, we're gonna head over to Ava now. Are you ready for
So what
this?
you're doing, Ava? Ava!
Huh? Sorry. What?
She wasn't
What are you
paying
doing?
attention, I don't think.
Um, sorry. I was really enjoying these chicken nuggets. Can I just be sitting at the bar like I was already there?
Yeah, you can be.
That's what I wanted to do.
That's what you wanted to do the whole time. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So you're just at the bar chilling.
Yep.
So you see Yeno and Zoe just walk up, and Zoe's just trying to talk to Aaron as he's just not giving two shits.
I look back, like scoot my chair forward, and then I'm like, oh, this happens a lot. I scoot back.
Zoe, medical staff hours are between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m.
I don't
I'm off
care.
the clock.
I don't care if you're off the clock. You're my roommate. I have a right to talk to you. Plus, we're kind of in this together.
You can take half the room. I don't
Circus,
care about the other half.
Circus walks over,
I
just
don't
no
want the other
hesitation.
half.
Puts his hand on both their mouths. Says, "Shut up and stop arguing. I already got a headache enough from what I just found out. Now you
I was
and you. No, I said shut up. You and you. There's someone here. They said there were other wisps on the ship, and apparently I have one that's been dormant, and I'm very confused."
So he kind of blinks her eyes multiple times, confused as fuck.
Yep. So now what happens?
Aaron, you want to make the first move?
Tirsus. I'm surprised you don't always have a headache. Just being you.
Who says I don't? And this one's just worse than the others.
Eh, I
Allison
knew
says
it.
shut up.
He's gonna turn around. He's like, "I want something fruity."
He
The
tells the
And
bartender,
he's bangs
"Don't
bangs
give
it
him
on the
anything."
table.
the
He
bartender.
tells the bartender not
No,
to
no,
bring
no.
you anything.
He puts down a cup and he puts something in it, but you're too drunk to know what it is, so you think it's fruity.
Fucking water.
Okay, come on. We have to give Yeno more credit than that. At least let him roll for it.
Okay, you
In
can
his
roll for it.
drunkenness.
You can roll for it in your drunkenness.
All right. In this case, I would have you roll. Oh shit.
Insight since deceiving, right?
Insight. Yeah. Well, insight for deception, but also it might be
Dirty
I rolled a
20,
nat
baby.
30 20,
Fucking
damn.
20. I'm on a 20. So you
I'm
would
gonna
know. You would know it's water.
give me
Yeah.
1 second. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I rolled a 22.
You got
He
higher.
then grabs a glass and pours it on his head. Says, "Fuck you, you're getting sober." He legit grabs a glass and pours it over your head.
Shit. Yada's on a mission here. He's gonna climb over the bar.
Oh Jesus.
All right, roll me in athletics.
Shit. I don't think that's one of my strengths here.
We both roll athletics. No, I'm gonna roll in athletics too. It's where the one I have one of. Oh, I rolled a 19. As you try to climb over the bar, Circe grabs you on the back of your shirt, throws you onto the ground, and tells the bartender he gets nothing else.
I was hoping he was gonna fall face first into the fucking bartender's area.
He ain't gonna let that happen. The last time that happened, the bartender almost killed someone.
Yeah, he was killed tomato. His tomato
Mhm.
wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
You're a brute.
So Zoe just.
You're a fucking drunk.
So Zoe kind of looks at Sirius and she's like, she kind of moves his hand. She's like, I ain't doing anything. I
You're not
just
doing what?
I just wanted to talk to him. That's it.
Yeah, but I try to get him sober so you could talk to him legitimately. Fucking dumbass drunk over you.
So Allie just walks over to Zoe and she's like, well, hello, Grandpa. Just nonchalant. And fucking Zoe's just looking at her, just like, excuse me?
Ow. I may stream something after this though, for sure.
Okay.
That's how it works.
And B, you would have a throbbing in your head. The same one that you got with the bone keeper.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure she have a throbbing inside her later. Um,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It was too good to pass up.
Down boy.
I'm sorry. I'm a problem. I know.
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
Yeah, I am the dude. I am the problem. I know I am.
So inside your head, B, you would feel like 3 taps, and you would know that was kind of a thing that you and your younger sister would do. You would kind of give yourselves like little signals. So the 3 taps would mean that come meet me,
Okay.
and you would have
So
a direct location in your head that would appear.
okay, so I just go beat her, I guess.
Yep, you can go do that.
Okay. I start running, but I don't tell anybody where I'm
You
going.
you just bolt. Zoe kind of looks and she's like, Cyrix, your wife thing just left.
Why did she just my wife? Wait, did you say my wife thing?
Yes, I don't know. You have 2 of them, don't you? 3?
Call her an object again, and I'll knock you the fuck
Okay,
out.
your wife. One
That's
of
better.
them.
And he said that with intense venom and malice in his voice, by the way. Like that seemed like a disrespectful thing to say. Said
So Allie looks
she's
at both of them and she's like, okay, you two, let's breathe. Let's not get upset here.
she called my wife an object.
Yes, and that was also disrespectful.
Yes,
I will smack her later.
but that sounds good since apparently you're grandpa. Um, also, wait, was
Also,
that Allie or the other one that said that?
Allie said that to Zoe, called Zoe grandpa.
Okay, I reversed that in my head. He said she's capable enough, and if she needs help, we have a telepathic link. She can call me, and I can teleport there. 'Cause I know exactly where she is.
What do you have a tracker on her at all times?
No, they have a telepathic link. You know where she
Yeah,
is.
the telepathic.
The telepathic link would tell him where she is.
Seems like a fucking tracker to my head. The fuck?
Why not? It's a tracker.
Sure, why not?
They both have trackers on
Yeah,
each other because
and
they both get in so much trouble. They both get in so much trouble that they both need trackers on each other.
So, Ava, you meet up with your younger sister. You see her kind of a little bit battle damaged, kind of wounded-ish. If you
I
want
just
to, if you want to roll
go
for
ahead.
investigation, you can.
Ow.
You're not supposed to do that.
Shut up.
Bitch just told me to shut up. What?
Shut up.
Is that?
It would
Investigation?
be under abilities or skills. Let me check. Character. Yeah, it'd be under skills. And it's in between intimidation and medicine. She got a
Damn.
34. She got a nat 20, by the way.
Damn. So you would see the wounds clear as day, and you would know that they are from something that didn't want her to leave. You also can see a pulsing glow in her bag that she has with her. And you can clearly see that she's kind of going as if she kind of ran very far.
Okay, so I want to just run up to her, see what I can do to help, and I take a look in the bag to find out what it is.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading something Bob sent me. I kind of got a little
Yeah,
sidetracked.
I only just realized something about Xerxes, and it's kind of overpowered.
So if you can re-say what you said, B.
I I I run up to her. I see what the damage is. I check on her, see what I could do, and then I want to look in the back to find out
Okay,
what
you would
she's
see
running from.
that. Okay, you would see that. You clearly see how badly damaged she is. Like she's bleeding almost everywhere. She's pretty much hurt as fuck. So when you open the bag, you also see the thunder orb. That's clear as day. You can clearly see it. That's in her
Okay,
hands.
I just want to keep it there. I don't want to take it away or anything. I just want to
Just in
stash it,
just in
keep it in
case.
there. Yeah.
So she kind of hugs you sobbing and just literally just breaks down. Like she keeps saying I'm sorry over and over.
And I'm just sitting confused, asking what happened.
So she looks at you and she's like he awoke and he's coming for them. I couldn't stop it. I tried.
Oof.
She's just in shock, but then realizes she has to get back really, really fast to tell everyone.
So she kind of looks to her arm, which is you would see that you can see that there's a giant flesh wound and you can kind of see a little bit of her bone, but you can see that her shadow magic is leaking and that kind of causes a little bit of a disruption. So this portal pretty much opens right next to everybody. Or well, next to everybody in the ship, next to
Yup.
Ava and Karina.
Right?
So she just looks at the portal and goes, "Portals. Just never end well for me." All right, fuck it, let's go.
You just walk in nonchalant.
Yeah, he just walks in. Also, Dark, if you want to take what I sent you into consideration, we can use that this session.
We very much can.
It's up
We
to
can
you.
use it right now if we wanted to.
Fuck it, yeah, do it right now.
So you go through the portal and you see the pretty much the mortal enemy of the group right now and Ava just hugging.
Yep.
And she kind of looks at you a lot more scaredish or skittish more so. Cause
Ava or Karina?
Karina.
He looks at them and goes, "Her dangerous?" Because last I checked, we had to kill her.
So she kind of gets her body a bit in the movement so that way she can kind of bolt if she needs to.
He can tell how much damage she has on her. He's like, "You're not gonna be running anytime soon." And again, I said we were supposed to kill. Never said we have to kill. Missions can change.
So she kind of looks to Ava in a more like that she really needs her at the moment. Like she's hell scared of Syrinx at the moment.
And she's just reassuring that I will sit here and protect any way, shape, and form I can, and I'll just stay as long as I need.
Okay. With that being said, she kind of looks to Ava and she's like, "It's gonna be very dangerous. He's coming."
Who's coming? He can hear all of this, by the way. He doesn't give a fuck if he interrupts. He's like, "So who's coming?"
She kind of looks to you and snaps. It's like, "You don't need to know."
Oh, is that so? Who is her
Ava-
fiance?
Wait. I look back and I'm like, okay, tell me, and we have to tell him because it's the only way we could get through this.
She sighs and she puts the bag down, moves it more to Syrinx, and she's like, "The master is awake."
See, hearing that is never a good thing. 'Cause the master equals bad people normally, and slavery. But that's beside the point. So, who the fuck is the master? Can I just slice his throat? Can I fight him?
She looks to her arm and she pretty much is like, you'll meet him soon, most likely.
He then reaches in. He reaches back to the portal, grabs Yeno by the collar, drags. Also, I'm gonna roll an acrobatics real quick just to see what I do. I got a nat 20. He grabs Yeno by the collar, drags him in. Says, "Are you sober enough?"
Office walk-ins are accepted through 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Zoe walks through and she's like, enough with the fucking office hours.
Xerxes
Okay, but
looks at
Yeno's
him.
gonna lay his hands on the.
Karina.
Can you repeat her name? I'm bad
Karina.
with names.
Zoe?
Karina.
Okay, Karina.
He basically throws at Karina and he starts healing her.
I mean,
He then
he's just being an asshole to
the aliens the two people there.
seriously. All right. How bad? Can Yana do a medicine check and see how bad she is?
Yes.
Oh, right. Good. 15.
So you would see that she's badly damaged. One of her arms literally you can literally see her bone through it. You also see how much blood she's losing.
All right. Yano is going to use prayer of. Oh, does he have 10 minutes?
Yeah, we have time.
They have time. You have enough time.
All right. Yano is going to use prayer of healing at 4th level. And heal her for 21 points of damage. I think there's more I can do, but I don't want to look for that right now.
So
Her
as you
life.
do that, she's kind of just trying to calm down, and she's like, everyone can physically see that she's just freaking the fuck out.
Hmm. How bad is she now? I'm guessing bone is still showing, I'm guessing.
But the bone is still showing. You can definitely see like some shadowy substance leaking out.
That doesn't sound good. Okay. I mean, other than casting more healing spells. Sorry, I'm just getting one thing right now.
Okay.
Alright, I guess Yena's gonna do another prayer of healing at 3rd level.
Okay.
Uh, 22. How's she looking?
She looks a lot better than what she did, but she's still got that bone showing. Ava.
Is it more of like like sticking out, or
It's not sticking
a
out.
cut that is
It's
showing
just
bone?
like cut. It's a cut that you can just pretty much see the bone through.
Xerxes walks over and he goes, "All right, cool." He passes him 20 odd rolls of bandage and says, "Wrap it and just keep it safe."
So she kind of scurries over trying to grab the orb. Ava, you clearly see this dark cloud just coming slowly, creeping through the sky, coming closer and closer.
What would be a passive? Would 15 passive perception work for that?
Both of yours would, yes.
All right. He sees it too. He looks up. He's like, oh, uh, well then.
I want to summon my dragon.
You want
as
to
soon as
summon
possible.
Bonekeeper? Okay. So Bonekeeper shows up, literally kind of just comes out of the ground, above Yeno's head.
Xerxes at the same time kind of just sits down and is like, all right, guys, give me like an hour or less. I don't know. And he just goes into a meditative state, goes into the wisp plane on his own with no book whatsoever.
Just going.
It's like, all right, cool. Allie sees it and says, how the fuck? Allie would be very confused at how he does this, by the way.
I
Allie
mean-
would be completely caught off.
I mean, she's seen her mentor do it, so
Well, no, she'd be confused at how does someone like Xerxes be able to do it. Is the thing.
exactly.
So, he's now in the wisp plane talking to his wisp. He's like, all right, cool. Why were you dormant? Just, we don't have to go to that yet, but he is just talking to his wisp, kind of just chatting away, kind of confused at how the fuck it got there.
Okay.
So he is useless for this portion right now.
So while he's there, Karina swipes the orb, grabbing it out as it's kind of shocking and going all ballistic, pretty much. It's going crazy. But since he's in this pretty much dormant state, we'll call it, Syrinx is absorbing the energy from the orb, which he can physically see this in the wisp plane.
It's like, ooh, thunder. So you absorb lightning and use it. Can I make a Chidori?
So you see
His
this
first idea was Chidori.
physically happen
Ooh.
as electricity is going in. It's slowly coming out of the ground. Like
Interesting.
it's being made.
Yeah, it's like actually can create lightning on his
Yeah.
own now too. It's like, so I am fully resistant to lightning, because then nothing can touch me there, and I can create lightning. Cool. Are we cool? He just legitimately just, are we cool?
So you would see it flash. It physically can't talk yet because it hasn't fully developed. Remember, yours is still raw.
He looks at the way he knows it can't talk, so he's like, all right, cool. Give me a thumbs up if we're cool, and if I can use your abilities.
You get a thumbs up.
He's
Like
like,
you
"Alright,
get
am I allowed
two
to-"
thumbs up.
He's like, all right, cool. Let's have some fun. He then leaves the plane, looks at everyone, and says, all right, cool. Me and the Wisp are awesome. He just looks at Allie and goes, when the fuck didn't I learn this before? Why was it dormant for so long? We could have had so much fun.
She puts a hand on her face and she's like, "It's been dormant because its body's been dead.
Why was its body dead?
Because it never got out of the womb.
Then how the fuck did I inherit it?
Because it wanted to, apparently.
I don't like that so many people want me.
Ain't my fault.
Hey, don't say it like that.
What? I'm not the one who wants you, so
I know. I'm glad you don't want me.
I'm glad I don't
He
want
then
you either.
whistles. He then whistles. Removes the Shadow Bind from Thunderbird and just basically says, "Come here. We're gonna help protect them."
It fully listens to you, by the way. You have full control over this thing.
He pulls it over and he goes, "All right, cool. You're gonna protect everyone around me, and if you injure any of them, I'm taking away your right to fly for a week."
So its wings kind of make the shield, and the
Thunder
Thunder
shield.
Orb is gathering the energy that can't go anywhere and bringing it right back to Syrinx, which is going right back to the bird. It's like a conductor.
So he looks at the orb and he picks it up and goes, "This is what was putting lightning into." Karina, what is this and why can I hold it without getting I mean, I know I can hold it, but why is it producing electricity and feeding into me?
So she kind of breathes in really deep, and she kind of lets out a really big upset sound, and she's like, "You can hold that?"
Well, yeah, I'm apparently it's like a conductor for me and I'm absorbing the lightning.
Okay, since you can hold that, that's the thing that can resurrect multiple divine beasts and awaken its own.
Can I destroy it?
If you destroy it, it will kill anything. that literally uses electricity.
Don't break it. Understood.
Yes.
Can I keep it in my pocket?
No.
God damn it. You can see a completely different side of Xerxes now as he's actually having fun with everything, as he now learns he has more abilities. He's just a completely different. It's like, alright, cool. So, do you want to hold it or want me to keep it on me because it doesn't hurt me?
So Karina kind of grabs it and she physically uses shadows to shrink it, which does not do damage to it. So it's now smaller.
He looks at it's like a marvel.
So she grabs Ava's ring and she kind of takes out the gem in it and puts the orb in the
Hey.
ring.
I got her that ring.
And she gives the gem back to Cyrix.
But it's supposed to be on the ring.
Well, she points to the ring and she's like, well, now she can keep an eye on you.
He already does keep an eye on me. I'm engaged. Would Karina know that they're engaged?
Yes, because she's been
Alright.
keeping tabs.
It's like, but I'm engaged to her and she keeps an eye on me and she keeps me from doing stupid stuff and I keep her from dying.
She's
More
like,
than she already did.
she looks at him, she's like, okay. But now
Hey.
now she can actually keep an eye on her heartbeat.
Which is understandable.
Now are you
Alright,
gonna
cool.
accept it or are you gonna cry?
Hey, I wasn't crying. I just liked the rock I gave her.
Well, now you can keep the rock and give her another ring with it.
But, I mean, you're not wrong. We have a metal worker in the ship, so that's fine. Also, why were you so scared of me? I only had a mission to kill you, and I didn't go through with it because I knew I didn't know who you are, but you seemed familiar with shadows, so I had a feeling you had a connection with someone.
You still tried to kill me, excuse me?
It was a job, and I failed on purpose. I didn't get paid for it either. Because I failed on purpose, and I told them I let you go. They were really mad, but I didn't do anything about it.
That's bullshit, you always get paid.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Karina, you can ask Ava. I turn down payment if I don't do a job properly.
She literally ignores you and hides behind Ava.
He then legitimately takes out every weapon he has, throws it in front of Karina, and says, "Alright, there you go. And I will not use magic for this fight either."
She literally just stares at this and she just does not care.
And Ava's like, yeah, should probably take that.
Wait, to Xerxes or Karina?
Karina.
He's like, see, she trusts me. She knows I won't do anything. I legit failed the mission on purpose so you lived, because I had a feeling you had an affinity to shadows. Which means you had a connection to either Ava, the goddess, or someone else. For fuck's sake, you probably had a connection to Kirith. Where the fuck is Kirith?
So she completely hisses and Kirith is back at the ship, just in his room drinking.
That's my boy.
He's
brings his
literally
telepath-
drinking.
He puts his telepathic connection up because he just yells right into his ear, basically.
He looks around, he kind of taps his head like, what?
You see the portal next to you.
He looks at the portal, he fucking chucks the bottle.
I will give you even more alcohol if you come to
Now-
the portal.
I want Aaron to roll acrobatics for this.
Yes, I like how you knew what I was thinking.
Did I counter his acrobatics?
Did
I have a
you feel?
feeling.
Did you feel?
Please don't.
Just please.
No.
In his drunkenness, he barely misses it and just falls over.
So the bottle kind of smacks your fucking shoulder and breaks.
No. He then also tells Kirith, Karina's in here.
He kind of gets up. He kind of waddles out. He's like, huh?
He then puts Kirith in a headlock and punches him in the head. And he's like, "All right, cool. Karina's here. Now you should be sober enough now that I knocked your brain around, bitch ass."
He fucking switches to werewolf mode and he just sniffs. He looks at Cyrix and kind of nudges him.
It's like, "Hi, buddy. Now your sister's here."
He kind of gets on all fours and Karina just stares glaring like, oh god, get that thing away from me.
He looks at Karina, walks over to her, and goes, "All right, suck it up. Your brother's here. I'm here. Your sister's here. No one's gonna fucking hurt you. Only when you realize I brought our healer in here to heal you, right?
She
Now
just
suck.
she just looks at him and she's just like not believing anything he says anymore.
I'm not on the clock right now.
He looks at Yeno. If you say you're not on the clock one more time, I'm having the bartender revoke all of your drinking abilities.
So when
I know,
Yenna, when
you're
Ye-
not my mother.
All right, cool. He walks through the portal again. It's like, all right, Yeno is not allowed to drink anymore, and he walks back. Just flat out says that in full view.
Oh god. So as Yeno said, "You're not my mother," Kyrith kind of picks him up, puts him on his back, and kind of shakes, and he kind of gets ready for whatever needs to happen.
Wait, Yeno or Xerxes? Puts him on.
Sorry,
He puts who on his back?
Kyrith puts Yeno on his back.
Okay. And then Xerxes also says to Karina, all right, Karina, I will legitimately use nothing but my fists for this fight. If you want me to fight the master with only my fists, I will. I will use nothing else unless you want me to use anything else to earn your trust.
So she kind of moves her hand as all your shit goes through it and goes back into your bedroom. On your
That's
bed.
fine. He then closes, he physically shadow blocks the portal to his room and says, all right, cool, I'm not able to go back now.
She looks to Ava confused as fuck.
Don't look at me. You're the one who's scared.
He then just walked past all of them and goes, all right, cool, I'll move on ahead. Like, no way of getting back to his room. He refuses to use magic now. He is being stubborn.
So as you do that, you see this horde of shadow creatures rushing towards you.
And he, well, I will say this. This isn't considered magic. This is just his base ability. He pulls out Shadow Ball and throws it at them, basically bullying them all down. And he also, actually, no. This is where he has his ability come in. He also has Shadow Absorption, by the way. He just lets them punch him and absorbs them. He's like, all right, cool. Just keeps walking.
As they're doing that, everyone can physically see this and hear this. Pretty much a fucking crater kind of crumbles and kind of splits a little bit of where you all are, kind of putting a fissure between everybody and the creatures. They physically also cannot jump this.
He's like, but I was gonna prove that I wasn't gonna use anything. This isn't the fuck. He looks at Thunderbird. Can you still protect them? Like, don't even worry about me.
Oh my god. So with I think my computer's having a spaz attack. Yeah, Discord crashed. Okay, I'm gonna quit Discord and I'm gonna reopen Discord. They're probably like, what the fuck? So I was at 7, I was at 8. Okay, hello, I can hear again.
What happened?
Yippee.
Discord decided to crash on me for half a minute.
Okay. So, Yeno basically tried to tell Xerxes, just let's go back and drink.
No,
and
not Xerxes, Kirith.
Oh, Kieran.
Since he's on Kirith's back.
Oh.
Let's go get a drink.
So Kira kind of looks at him. He kind of growls as another wolf kind of jumps in front of him.
Xerxes sees the wolf and goes, how the fuck did he get here?
I need you to roll acrobatics.
Who?
You.
Alright. I have a 34.
Alright.
I don't think I'll fail acrobatics
So-
unless I get a net.
This arrow literally flies past you and misses.
And he catches the arrow as well. He's like, the fuck am I getting arrow shot at me for?
Now, Ava, you can clearly see this person just sitting there.
Darling. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
She's like, yes,
He
I'm
said
here.
something.
Sorry. Go ahead. My mic is. Say it again.
So you see this person sitting on a branch. You clearly see them with your natural perception. And you saw them shoot the arrow at Cyrix.
I don't know.
Probably tell Sirius where they are.
Okay, so I just slightly move my eyes towards that direction and just give a slight point where it is, so they don't know I'm giving away their location.
Okay.
Sirius just kind of follows her lead and goes, "Oh, hi, person."
So they sigh and they kind of drop down and look over at them, both of them. Yeah, not Cyrix and Ava, and then looks to the wolf and whistles. The wolf kind of looks over, kind of backs up a little bit.
Xerxes does look at his bird and goes, "Why'd you allow Wolf in there? It wasn't part of a party, was it?"
It looks at Cyrix and kind of shakes its body.
Buddy, anything that is not our party is not allowed in there.
The person puts their hand up to the bird as it squawks, and it kind of backs up.
Xerxes looks at the person as his bird backs up, like, "Alright, cool, the fuck are you? Why'd my bird back up?"
They look to him, and they're like, well, it's not my fault that your bird doesn't like another one.
Another what?
Another divine.
What's the divine? I mean, who's the divine here?
They put their hand on the side of their stomach, and they literally stare at him dead-eye as the turtle you saw earlier kind of stomps waddle stomping its butt over.
Oh, you're the one I wanted to make turtle soup with. We'll let go instead.
You wanted to make turtle soup out of it?
Hey, it's a big turtle. It'll make a lot of turtle soup. Be a lot of meals that wouldn't have to be prepared later. Am I wrong for wanting a large meal?
Yes, because you would have killed it. For
I mean,
no reason.
fair, but I am a hunter. I've killed a lot of things for no reason other than food.
And also no reason.
You shut the fuck up, those are people.
So this person walks past you, puts their hand to Yeno, and his soberness kind of just fades.
So he's even more drunk?
No, he's not.
Your
Sorry.
soberness, you become sober.
Yeah, your
Oh.
drunkenness phase is what I meant to say.
He looks at
Damn.
Yeno, telling how it is. Ha, bitch, you're not sober.
He I got drunk to get away from you.
Hey, you're the one with the wisp, and you're the one that got knocked out for being a bitch. Ah. What? Hey, don't give me a huh.
Alright. What's So
like the
I'm not
rivalry.
sober. What's up?
You would recognize who it is.
The turtle?
Yes, the turtle and the person.
Okay.
Fucking the turtle.
Turtle. The one I
Yes.
wanted. Yeah, the
Okay,
turtle.
I gotta be honest, I
turtle.
was imagining the turtle touched Yeno. That's what I was imagining, so that's why I'm a bit lost.
This giant ass turtle would have squished you. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
So what do you do now?
Hmm.
Whoops.
I mean, I think honestly he's just gonna hang on to Kirith and just hang there.
You're just gonna
He
hit
doesn't
there?
want to get off. Yeah.
So as you hang there, they kind of crouch down and they kind of look at Yeno, like, you don't remember me?
Okay, give me a brief description.
So you see a hood and you see green eyes and brownish hair. You would distinctly remember this being the goddess of nature.
Okay. Damn. I don't want Yena to act excited. Let's see. Damn, why do we have so much divine people helping us today?
We're not having divine people helping us.
People that have a lot of
Divine
powers, I
powers.
should say.
Yeah. You mean Xerxes most of the time?
Yeah, mostly.
I mean, you're pretty right.
That's the problem. He's like, he just inherits abilities way too easily.
Shit. I think Yena's just gonna ask, hey, what's up? He wants to be more calm about it
He wasn't more
now
calm
that he's
about it.
sober. If I think she left him drunk, he would have not cussed her out per se, but been a bit loud about it.
Damn.
Not in like a cuss out bad way, but like, hey bitch, what's up?
Fair.
So she kind of just looks at him and she's like, "You were a lot less nice before."
Xerxes looks at her, not even at Yeno, and says, "He not nice?" That sounds about right.
He's gonna thumb his nose at Xerxes.
So he's gonna flip him off.
So she looks at Cyrix and she's like, "You really want to do this in front of me?"
What? Who even are you?
So she moves her cloak, covering Yeno. Yeno, you see something else, by the way.
What do I see, boy?
She grabs an arrow about to ready it. I will DM you what you see.
Oh yeah, let's. Oh yeah, I'm all for this. Let's shoot Xerxes. Oh
All
yeah, put him in his place, bestie.
I'm gonna roll acrobatics. Hey, guess what? I got a 31.
You got 31. So the arrow misses you, but
he just dodges to the
Hmm.
left.
you
like,
feel
he-
a little bit of the ground shake, and you kind of step in a little bit of a pit.
Steps in the pit and he goes, "Oh, so your arrows create. You have trimmer arrows. Those are fun." Like, he's not even phased by this. With all the shit he sees, like, trimmer arrows. But wind arrows work better. They spray torrents of wind that thresh people away. You're just braced the ground. Like, he is unfazed by all the shit he has seen. And he looks, wait, trimmer arrows. You're god of earth? Goddess of earth, I should say.
She kind of slightly
Yeah,
bows.
can chime in? That's the god of earth. This is nature. Come on, get your divinities right.
He just looks Jetto straight in the fucking face. Bitch, you were not sober like not even 5 seconds ago. So you can shut your
I
mouth.
am sober.
Drunk fucking.
I just like being
What?
a bitch to you.
She
Have
looks.
you thought about that?
She looks to Yeno and she's like, "Wow, you actually remembered."
Of course
I
he
mean,
remember.
I
He
was
doesn't
basically
forget
raised
much.
There.
He doesn't forget much unless he's drunk. Then he forgets that he's actually a doctor to help people.
Who said I forget? I just don't want to help.
I mean, at
See?
least when he's drunk,
Unless
he
it's fire.
actually tried something.
You're not wrong. He was trying to get in your pants. I'm sorry. That was a mistake on his part.
What? What?
So you all could see her chuckle when Sirk said that.
He's right, isn't he?
What?
she slightly lets. She kind of gives him a sign that he's right.
It's like, damn, you know. When you're drunk, you get frisky. All right, I can see
What?
that.
Poor Yeno.
I do not recall this event.
You were pro drunk. That's probably fucking why, bitch. So, goddess of nature, the fuck do you shoot an arrow at me for? And you missed both times. Either I'm skilled at hitting or you can't hit shit.
She looks at him and she's like, maybe I wanted to miss.
I mean, fair, but why would you want to miss me? Everyone wants to shoot me.
Why would I hurt
That's so true.
Ava's favorite person?
You're not wrong. She would really go berserk then. I'm sorry, but you most likely wouldn't survive.
You're right, I wouldn't survive her.
I don't like her being mad. So thank you for not shooting me. But besides the point, question is, how the fuck did someone miss a target like me? Not exactly small.
As you
Especially
say,
with that big ass head.
as you said miss, the arrow actually glows. And you see the fissure grow more as multiple giant shadow creatures fall in.
So you're the one that created the fissure. I was trying to prove that I could take care of myself without my weapons. God damn it.
She looks at him and she's like, maybe you don't need to prove anything to Karina. Maybe you're just trying too much.
I already got rid of all my weapons.
She's a scared little girl. What do you
Yes,
expect her
and
to
I'm
do?
trying to make sure she knows that I purposely did not actually attack her when I learned about what she was. I'm trying to make her know that I failed a mission on purpose and I don't do that. I'm trying to make her know that I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Maybe instead of trying
stupid,
to
do me.
prove a point, maybe you should make it up to her.
By doing what?
By acting like her brother and not her bodyguard.
I'm not acting like a bodyguard.
That's not what I see.
If I was a bodyguard, I'd shadow bind her and turn her over my shoulder and make sure nothing touched her.
A little kinky. I kind of like it.
I'm gonna shadow bind you any day.
She looks at him
Sorry.
and she's like, maybe I'm not yours though.
I mean, most people aren't against sharing.
She,
He is a problem and
you
a half.
kind of see her head turn yellow a little bit.
Oh, I had a feeling, especially when you say you try to get in your pants. But beside that fact, Karina,
I've done none of the sort. Lies and slander.
Poor Yeno.
he puts a shadow bind on his mouth to shut him up. Not allowed to talk. You're telling me a liar. Also, by the way, I know she isn't lying. And the fact that he knows this is just hilarious to me. He looks at Karina. All right, cool. If I seem like a bodyguard, I'm sorry. I'm trying to just show you that I don't mean you any harm.
She then points, and you can see this person walking through the other shadow creatures as they're just kind of guarding him.
Xerxes just sighs, looks at the shadow creatures, and goes, all right, cool. Karina, since I'm not going to be a bodyguard anymore, I'm going to show you what your brother can do. He sends a shadow absorption tentacle, like whip action. He sends a whip infused with shadow absorption, hits every single shadow creature, and destroys them instantaneously. He goes, all right, cool, that's out of the way. Who the fuck are you? Just instantly. Just, what? Wait, I gotta check something. He has minor illusion, so he projects his voice forward, and he can't he do that with that? Actually, hold up. Yeah, he projects his voice forward toward that person and legit says in just a voice, all right, who the fuck are you? Just normally, just who the fuck are you? I got rid of the creatures are protecting you. Now, who the fuck are you?
So as you say that, they kind of look straight at you, and you hear this raspy, kind of ghostly voice, like it's dead. Say, none of your business, Cyrix.
Oh, really now? Oh, you know my name. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Most people do.
as you say that, you feel a giant tremor, and this is not from Shiv. You feel this tremor as this giant dark shadow tries and rises.
Oh, Shadow Titan. Oh, that's gonna be some fun time. He's legit not scared, by the way. He has the bird protecting them, he has the turtle protecting him, and he has Bonebreaker protecting them. He's just like, ooh, I would have some fun.
Ava, you would recognize this creature as the Shadow Leviathan's former form.
So Ava can tell him this if she pleases.
Yes. And she can also slightly control it, too.
So she can assist him if she pleases. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I shall assist
You saw it.
and say it what it is.
It's like, ooh, it's the Shadow Leviathan.
I
Hey,
love how
buddy.
most of the party's here, yet Siege's not. He's just working.
doing his own thing. And he's like, okay, cool. Hey, Karina, you want to see something really cool?
She kind of nods at you, but doesn't speak.
He shadow binds the Shadow Leviathan. Just shadow binds it completely. It's unable to move at the moment. He shadow binds it to the ground, as he then walks up to it and throws a shadow ball into the side of it, taking a chunk of it out.
As you do that, your ball hits a barrier and flames off, hitting your bird.
As he sees this, he's like, alright, so you maybe hurt my bird. Okay.
So
Alright,
as it hit the bird, he kind of puts his hand out. All the shadow is going to him now. He's using shadow absorption for once.
you have my shadow absorption. Let's see who's stronger. He then starts taking the shadows back toward him, countering a shadow absorption.
So as you're both taking pieces of this thing, you see him just glare completely as Karina kind of goes through her bag. Now, one of you can roll perception for this, or I can just completely do it.
I'm gonna roll perception. I rolled I have a 21.
You see Karina drop the shadow orb and break it.
He looks at Karina. Why did you break that?
Now, Cyrix is gonna take a little bit of damage, so is Ava and Karina, and so is Kira. So is this guy. So everyone here is taking this damage as the shadows stop. And it just, everything kind of sinks into the ground.
Xerxes winces at this and goes, Karina?
She looks...
Just in a pained voice.
She looks at him and she's like, would you rather die?
Doubt you could kill him with the abilities I have. As he says that, he sends a modified fireball, a strengthened ice... Shoot, I want to check something real quick. A modified ice storm, a modified 4th level fireball, and a modified lightning storm directly at the monster that they're fighting.
Okay.
And as he says this, he looks at her and says, "That wasn't even a partial of what I could do to him. And if this doesn't kill him, then I can just teleport to my room, grab my weapons, and come back here."
And you can see the dungeon behind you guys, and you can see the capital. So you're right outside the city.
Hmm.
And Xerxes, when he got hurt, he is not mad at her. He is more confused and a bit taken aback because he's like, I could have handled that. It's more he's upset,
So,
not at her situation.
as you're trying to attack the creature, he looks to Karina, and he's like, come back with me.
Xerxes stands in front, not as a bodyguard, but as family, and says, "You try to take her, and I will fight you till I end my life." And this was filled with protection and familial kind of like just the venom of if you try to take from my family, I will fight you until you die or I die.
So
And the thing is, it's hard for me to fight.
as you say that, he kind of grabs his hand as she kind of grabs her throat. So he's like crushing his hand, like something he put on her is trying to kill her.
Xerxes then goes, Ava, search her body. Search her now. See if he has anything that should not be there. As he says this, he teleports right in front of him and punches him directly in the stomach
So
with a full force punch.
he rolled a nat 20. Jesus. So he literally grabs your hand, slides you over. He backs up, still doing it with his fingers. And he looks at Cyrix and is like, we can do this another time.
No,
Or you can
we're
give me
doing
her
this
back.
now. You're not taking her. This is him protecting family, and he will go berserk in a minute if he doesn't stop. And this berserk will be a mix. This is a different kind of berserk, because they're taking a family member from him that he just got back.
Why did Frost roll in that 22? Oh no, she didn't.
Wait,
Hold
what
up.
happened?
The roll didn't even happen, hold up. Oh yeah, because I have to actually physically roll for this. Because I don't have it set up.
No.
Let me grab that. Nat 20, damn. Okay, she did roll a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
So, Frost appears out of nowhere. You see her move you out of the way. And you see all of this icy wind come off of her as she whispers, I think you know what I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm.
So as this happens, Ava can kind of see this. But this flash of blue light happens as she pulls her greatsword out of her chest, dropping her other weapons. As she grabs her greatsword, this whole area gets frozen in mass ice. And anything kind of gets frozen in this area. Everyone behind the fissure is safe. Cyrix is frozen. The guy is frozen. Frost is not. Anything around them is also frozen and being absorbed. Cyrix is not being absorbed since he's a part of the party, and she's trying to protect him.
Xerxes is also aware while being frozen. You are able to be aware while frozen, though.
Yes, you are.
He's like, the fuck? Just confused as fuck. He's never seen this before.
Like, this is something
Alora's
she's
gonna be
had.
upset. Alora's gonna be upset for a minute.
So as she did that, this combo attack comes from Alora, hitting him, knocking him pretty much off guard, since he's taken massive damage from this, and he's being life-stealed.
As Xerxes is frozen, though, he goes back into the wisp plane. He just goes into a meditative state. Like, all right, cool, we're gonna talk some more. He's not even concerned anymore at this point. He's like, all right, cool, they're going all out now, because they never go all out.
And if
Ava,
they're
Alora,
doing combo
none of
attacks
them
like
go-
this,
Yeah.
it means business.
And Xerxes wasn't all going all out either. He was just pissed off. See, the problem is he also got his shadows taken away for a bit.
And it's still
So-
being taken away because the orb is broken.
Yup.
But time can be rewind from Harina, and that orb can be refixed.
Which I'm pretty sure Harina would do that for them, since all
Yeah.
they've done for her.
She definitely will.
Especially if they give her the orb to take care of. No one's
Yeah.
gonna fuck with it. But so Xerxes kind of gets this is gonna be like a side thing that's just happening. He gets to know his wisp a bit more and kind of just gives her more of a helps her get a more physical form.
As you're kind of there, you kind of also see flashes of the current goddess of lightning.
All right, sounds good.
While this is happening, Laura and Frost are still comboing their attacks on this guy. And Ava, you can clearly see this. You can also see Shiver also kind of shooting arrows at him, kind of trying to help. So they're all trying their best, trying to keep this guy down.
Yeah, and I will join as well. And
You
try
have
to
no
help.
shadow abilities at the moment.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, the shadow orb is broken. Our abilities are taken.
With that being said, you can still cross the fissure if you want. It's just
Oh yeah,
gonna
you can still
take.
cross the fissure and assist. You just will not have as much power.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna go there anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Karina's
I'm
just.
gonna DM you something real quick.
Karina's just sitting there poking Kira as he's still trying to keep himself in werewolf form, but also being kind of forced out of it. So he's like fighting it. And Yeno's just on him, just not giving two shits apparently.
Well, I think if he's like kind of fighting to or thrashing around to stay in werewolf form, he'd probably have fallen off by now, wouldn't he?
Most likely, unless you want to roll to try and stay on him.
Nah. He's gonna let go. He's like, I'm not gonna get hurt from this fucker. Hmm. How big did you say the fissure was?
I want to say it's gonna be. What do you think, Blob? What do you think? How big it would be?
I mean, the fact that she, well, I mean, for first off, if we're making the fissure large enough for Shadow Creature not to be able to jump, it'd have to be a at least 40-foot wide fissure, which means that they would need help from either the turtle or the Shadow Leviathan, or
I mean, the
Thunderbird.
Leviathan is kind of like in the fissure still, so it's kind of like a bridge.
It would be a bridge, but there'd still be a decent amount of gap.
Yeah.
20 feet at least. It'd take up over half of it.
So you guys would be able to cross, yeah.
So,
Let's see if it doesn't.
Dark, as I'm asking, in the form that I'm assuming, would
Mhm.
it know friend from foe?
Yes.
All
It
right,
would
cool.
know friend from foe, but it would mainly focus more on the wisp friendlies than anyone else. So it's
Makes
a
sense.
gamble.
Here, I'm gonna roll something real quick. 1 or 2 is good. 2 or 3 is bad. Got a 1.
Damn.
All right, it's good. The gamble's gonna be taken. As Xerxes is talking to the wisp, he can tell the shit that's going on outside too, and he's like, "All right, cool. If I allowed you to take over, will you take care of some people for me? Like, just go all out on them."
So as you say that, you feel yourself get slightly taken over.
It's like, he doesn't care. He trusts this wisp since it's been on him for so long. It understands him, and it understands who he wants to protect. And he goes, "All right, you got full control." He legit relinquishes all control to it.
As you do that, it forces itself completely taken over. Now, the storm above starts crackling with thunder. The birds start screeching.
Thunderbird's like, "Oh fuck, what's happening?"
It's never seen this amount of power since Vith was alive.
Allie and Frost would notice the shift in who it was.
Yes, they both would. Frost would still stay and fight. Allie would kind of sit a little bit back as she kind of tries to get a little bit of her power going.
All right. At this point in time, you would see the ice around Xerxes break. Frost would be caught off guard, Allure would be caught off guard, Ava would be caught off guard. None of them thought this could happen with the amount of power he had at the moment.
And this is supposed to
Especially-
be eternal ice that cannot be broken.
Yes. So he breaks out of it, and he doesn't look like himself anymore. He is covered in lightning. And it is acting as the strongest armor that is available. He is acting as shoot, I was looking that up a minute ago. It's basically acting as magic armor and giving him increased speed. He then rushes his attacker, and he is not in control at the moment. It is his wisp is in control. The wisp slices and starts just throwing thunderbolts. Just starts throwing thunderbolts at it. No hesitation. So, that's added to the fight now. He is not in control at the moment. So, Dark, you can take control of this fight.
So as this is happening, Sirix's form changes. He's going full out. You can kind of see two sides of him. Like there's something else kind of shifting between. As this is happening, the purple fox kind of walks up to Karina, kind of fixing the orb slightly and slowly, trying to give people the power back. Ava can feel her power getting slightly back as it kind of regenerates. Allie joins the fight. With that being said, more shadow creatures kind of start coming out of the ground through the ice, trying to help their master. Karina is looking at this scared, but she knows she has to help, but she can't, physically.
Yeah, no, physically she's fucked.
Mentally, she can try and do something, but
Yeah.
she doesn't want to fuck anything up again. Fucking Kira grabs Yano, fucking tosses him across the gap, fucking bolts over, picks him up, fucking heads straight in, trying to keep everyone in the guard safe. Poor Yano's just on top.
The moment the orb's completed, let me know real quick.
I will. So as this is going on, what is Ava doing? What is Ava and Bonekeeper doing? I should say.
Honestly, I'm on top of my Bone Boy, and I'm mostly using him to fight.
Okay. So as you feel your power slightly come back, what do you want to do? Now you would also have residual power from your sword that you got, so you would have still had a little bit of power left. Either way.
Okay, so I can do a spell.
You can do a spell.
Okay. I'll do Firestorm.
Okay. Damn.
He is
alright.
frozen, so his save does not count for anything.
Yeah. You also would have new moves with your weapon. By the way, one of them is called Shadow Angel. Shadow Angel basically gives you shadow-like wings. You also gain more, a little bit more stamina. You're gliding. You can pretty much technically fly in a way, because you use your shadows to project yourself up, and you can also kind of channel that energy into more of a stronger attack than you can with any of your other weapon.
Okay. So I'll use that. Then
I want you to roll a, I want to say a d20 for that. To hit, at least. That hits. I want you to roll 7d10. So just click on the custom roll on the 10. Okay, that's a 6. Here. I'm gonna do that, that way we can add that 6 to whatever this counts to. That way it helps you out a little bit more. So you actually, I want you to describe how you attack.
I just full rush in with since I got the wings, I full rush in, and I try to go for the neck / head, like
Like
middle of
between.
it. Yeah, and try to sever it.
Okay. So as you do that, your attack hits, but it doesn't completely take his head off. Like it slashes the hood, and you see his bony neck. Like this is a full-on skeleton face. Also, you would feel your immense energy pulse through your body as the orb is completed.
Oh, the orb's completed now?
Yep.
Fun. Xerxes feels his abilities come back, and he just talks to, hey, buddy, can I take a range back?
So
Was it-
as in the middle of attack, it finishes attacking as it switches back over to you.
He keeps the thunder armor, and he goes, ooh, I'm gonna name this Thunder God. As he says that, he fuses a shadow with the lightning as he wraps it around the person they're fighting, and sends a massive electrical shock through it.
Oof.
Just almost 90% of electrical energy sent through that. Just no hesitation. That way he doesn't like get rid of the wisp on accident. He sends 90% of his energy through that with shadow absorption on it as well.
So as you completely do that, you can see he shrinks into the ground as the shadow creatures drop dead and they just vanish. So he fled from the fight.
So he goes, and right when I got my abilities back, fucking pussy. You guys got to have all the fun. I let my Wisp did good. Well, my Wisp did really good, I think. How do you guys like her? As he says her, I want to know how Ava, Frost, and Alora all respond to him saying her. Well, Frost wouldn't, but Ava and Alora wouldn't know it's a her.
Alora would look at you and she would like go, what?
Would Ava respond?
I would also be like, wait, what did you just say?
Apparently it's a her that's been dormant inside me, and I didn't fucking know until today, and they awakened it. So yeah, I have a woman inside me. I didn't know.
Frost kind of walks over as her greatsword just shatters in ice. Alora kind of walks over and she looks, bitch, did you really just freeze this area again? Or this area? And Frost kind of looks at her and she's like, I didn't mean to, I had to do something. Alora kind of sighs and she looks at Cyrix, still in shock what he just said.
He looks at Alora and goes, hey, she did save me after all, and apparently I can break eternal ice, by the way, Frost.
Frost looks at him and she basically is just like, yeah, I know how.
Yeah. But also, Laura, yes, I have a woman inside me, and that's why I let take over. She controls electricity. Is that why I'm so attractive?
Laura just looks at him and she's like, does that mean I'm lesbian?
I mean, wouldn't you want to be? I mean, I know you don't want to just completely ravage Frost and Ava.
Laura looks at him and is just like, we don't talk about that, okay?
Oh, really, darling? As he says it, he's like, yeah, that was one of her conditions for joining us, by the way.
Karina kind of just grabs the shadow orb, kind of looks at it, making sure it's fixed, and then she kind of pats the little fox next to her.
Xerxes notices this and then teleports over to her. He's like, all right, sis, what I need you to do, give that orb to that fox.
She looks at him and she kind of glares, kind of hugging it a little bit more.
Did you realize it turned back time and protected it, right?
Yeah, I know.
That is the goddess Harina.
I know.
Would you mind giving that to her for protection?
I would not rather trust it into anyone else other than myself.
What if I said Harina has saved me, Ava, Frost, Laura, Yeno, Kirith, and the rest of our party multiple times because she values us. What if
I don't
told
know, man. She gave me rabies.
She gives you rape.
Rabies.
As
you fucked up and that's why you got rabies?
as you say that, she kind of hisses at Yeno, and she kind of teases, getting closer, like she's about to give you more rabies.
And Xerxes just continues with Karina and goes, all right, what she has protected your sister, my fiance, basically all three of my wives and me multiple times. And she has said that she will keep protecting us. You realize she fixed that orb and that's what helped us win the fight, right?
She looks at Cyrix and looks at the fox, and she's like, "It's mine. No one else can have it."
All right, cool. Then you understand I'm going to protect you like family, but also as if your life depended on it. Because it does.
She looks at Cyrix and she's like, "The reason why I'm protecting this so badly is because he wanted to destroy it."
Do you want to destroy it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
He wants to destroy all of the orbs.
Well, she has the Thunder Orb, you have the Shadow Orb. Where's the Ice Orb?
Frost looks around, she's like, "Oh shit."
Because we need the Ice Orb. Where is the Earth Orb, the Nature Orb, the Water Orb, the Wind Orb? We need to know where they are.
So as you say that, a map physically appears in front of you, pinpointing where all the orbs are, except for ice.
I still don't see Ice Orb, and I'm getting very annoyed with the person who gave me this map. The fuck you failed?
Harita kind of looks at Xerxes and hisses.
You gave me the map, understood. Never mind, you didn't fail. I'm sorry.
Because she can turn it back to a baby.
It's like, well, where
She
is
will
the
do.
Ice Orb, Harina?
She looks to Frost as Frost kind of backs up.
She just looks at Frost, tilts his head, and gives her gaze like, where is the Frost Orb? Where's the Ice Orb? Darling, my beloved, where's the Ice Orb?
It's somewhere safe, I guarantee it.
You realize nowhere is safe if he's around, right? He apparently can force choke people.
Well, he can also not get to the island without one of us.
One of us is in Wisp, or one of us is in party members?
A wisp.
Okay, that's all I had to ask. What if he finds a Wisp on his own?
If he does, then we're fucked.
That's why I said I think we should get it.
Looks, well, we're gonna have to go elsewhere.
Where is elsewhere?
The Black Castle all the way in Nazgul.
Oh, that place. Yeah, we can go there.
Are we going there now, or are we gonna stay here for a while?
Well, we gotta clear a dungeon for the orcs. Well, actually, for the mission, for the job I was given.
Harina kind of looks to the dungeon as it kind of opens the door physically. You see this.
Did you open the door, or did it open on its own as if it's fighting us?
Harina kind of just waddles in.
She opened the door, understood. I'm following. Let's go. Also, Bird, you're coming with me. You seem scared. Did what I do scare you?
The bird kind of tries to fit its fat ass head into the dungeon as it kind of starts breaking it a little bit.
Hey, I have a question for you, Karina. Can you shrink him? I saw you shrink the orb. Are you able to shrink him too?
She kind of grabs its leg as it starts. You see it fucking go from big to fucking small in an instant. Kind of squawks at her. Kind of tries to bite her finger a little bit.
As it tries to bite his finger, Xerxes snaps his fingers, creating a small static ball, and looks at it. So you really want to do that to her?
It stops trying to bite and kind of just flaps its little wings and sits on your shoulder.
That's a good boy. All right. If we're in the dungeon, there's enough room, I will let you go big again, okay?
Oh jeez, this is gonna be funny. So as you guys kind of enter the dungeon, Siege is also teleported into the dungeon.
Yeah, Siege is now here.
Great. It's like I'm already doing a dungeon on WoW.
Cirque just looks at Siege. Oh, you're here finally. What were you making? Can you make a ring? Can you make a ring with a stone? Just no hesitation. Just doesn't even care what he was doing before.
Just no care in the world.
I can make a lot of things. Just don't be pushy.
Gives him the stone. Can you make a ring that fits this? It's all I want, and I'll never ask you for anything again.
I'll work on it after the dungeon.
Sounds good. All right, cool. Now, I don't remember. We are getting paid for this dungeon, by the way, so we have to clear it. And they didn't say it was big, so I don't expect it to be big.
Arena kind of looks at him with a little confused look.
Harpina, I was told to do this by someone who had a giant turtle. Wait, Shiv, was that you?
Shifora just looks at him and she kind of shrugs and she just walks in. As she walks, nothing activates with her.
Oh, I already have a plan for the dungeon. Nothing activates yet.
Either way, it likes her.
Yeah. As Cirxus enters the dungeon, what happens? We'll have you do the entrance to the dungeon.
As you walk in, I want you to roll to see if you can find any traps here. There's like a little bit of a, arrow trap.
Well,
I got a 7.
So as you do that, an arrow kind of passes your head.
Really now? Really, dungeon? This is how we're gonna play it? Really?
So Shiv looks to everyone. She's like, "Come on, slowpokes."
Cirxus just follows behind. What does everyone else do? Oh, actually, before this, Cirxus teleports, grabs his weapon, and teleports right back to where he was.
He almost went naked.
Yeah, well, he can still kill anything with his abilities.
Facts. So, Ava, what are you doing? You gonna follow behind?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly follow behind.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Ugh. Okay, how long has he not slept for? Let me
Forever.
think. Yeah, let's just follow behind since the rest of the party's gone.
You can just fall asleep on Kira's back.
You really could.
He makes a good pillow.
Yeah, let's just have Yana do that then. He's tuckered out.
So
Even though he does shit.
as you kind of get on top, the dungeon lets Kira through with you on top. Just kind of just picking who it wants, but it mainly just wants to keep everyone out, but Shiv and Yeno. Like, it's biased.
Also, by the way, this might be the last part we all enter. I'm getting tired. I did a lot of shit today.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We can end it right here.
Alright, yeah. We're all entering the dungeon. That's how we're going to start next session. Sound good, everyone?
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm sorry, guys. I did a lot today.
No, you're
I
good.
did too, so I've been passing out all day.
I understand that completely. Alright, see you guys.
Peace out. Good night.
Good night.